Hello guys. Alright, a couple of you have posted comments asking about how I tie the knots I use to hold me up in the tree. So I figured I'd do a little video on that. So I'm going to sit you right here and hopefully you'll stay. Not go running away on me and doing anything really funky. There we go. Alright. So the Prussik cord I use, I'm kind of up there, is stuff called HRC. It's got a B-line in the middle, which is a really high tensile strength cord, and then on the outside is spun Nomex, which they use in firefighters' clothes. So it's real soft, and it's like there's where I kind of glazed it a little bit coming down out of the tree last, and it doesn't glaze. It just chars. So all you do is you just scrape it a little bit and rough it up, and it's good as new. So for my Prussik, I use what's called the Michoacan Prussik, and here's how you do it. You start with it behind, or in front really, rather. In front with a 5 or 6 inch tail, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wraps. Then you come around the front over your standing line, and you come under 1, and then you go under this one too, but it takes a little finagling, so I'll fiddle with that for a second. Yeah, okay, under 2. I like my Prussiks real short, just short enough to get the knot, because that way there's not as much free play in the system when I get it loaded. Alright, so you get it under the second one. Now this is the back of the knot, so you turn it around so your tails are coming from the back. So you see it's coming from the back and from the back. And then you put your micro pulley on, and you run it through, and then through, like that. Kind of dress the line a little bit, make sure it's all set just pretty. Turn your carabiner around, and you clip it in. I've got a sliding D on mine, so that goes right through. So this goes right through the strap here, and I'll show you that in a second. So on the other end, I do what's called an anchor bend. It's one of the coolest little knots out there. You run the rope through over your finger, and then through it and over your finger again to the back, and then you run it through where your finger is, and you pull it tight. Dress it up a little bit. Make sure both loops are tight, otherwise it'll slide on you a little bit. And that's it. That stays. And I clip that into my sliding D. Alright, so I'll pick you back up here. Hopefully y'all got that. Alright, so I've got my saddle here with the wood chips. Alright, my saddle. I got my leg straps unstrapped because I'm just standing around. So I've got 1 D on there. So I put my climbing line, standing line in there, and then my climbing line I put like that. And that way, when I pull, I'm left-handed, so for me it's easier to have the tail on the left than on the right. So, if you're right-handed, you'd put it the other way, or however you want to do it. But I pull left, so that's how I do that. And the anchor bend is really great because, get a little perspective there, because it breaks very easily, even after it's been under a lot of tension. A knot that breaks is very good because that makes it easy to undo. So that breaks very easily. Trying to think of something else I could tell you. And that's about it. So those are the knots. It's the Michoacan. It's named after a guy in Mexico that made the knot. Mexican arborist, I think, is what it's a I don't know how to spell it. It's Michoacan or something like that. But that's the knot I use. Told me the tree. And these are fisherman's knots on the end to create the eyes. Got two of them, one on each end. And yeah, micro pulley, carabiner, sliding D. Yeah. See y'all next time.